The one thing I've been looking forward to more than anything while reading the Bible is breaking into the New Testament. And in this video, I finally get there. But before that, things weren't looking too good. I just realized I have only read 2 pages of the Bible today. Well, maybe 3. It was like the first 3 pages of Ecclesiastes. I just had this realization that it's the end of the day and it's late and I want to go to bed and I've only read 3 pages and I was like really feeling bad about myself. Then I was like, wait, like I read 3 whole pages of the Bible today. Before I started this challenge, I probably read like 1 page of the Bible a month, like if that. Can I really be that upset? It's morning now. I did read a little bit more of Ecclesiastes last night, but I didn't finish it, but I'm so close to being done. I'm going to be dedicating today to reading. I'm hoping to get really far in. Like I want to just binge read all day, like nonstop. So I'm about to finish Ecclesiastes and then I'll start Song of Songs. And then I'm going to start the monster that is Isaiah. I'm actually really excited to read Isaiah. Isaiah is one of those books that like everyone brings up, everyone quotes it. There's so many good verses, but just like so many of the other books in the Bible, I don't think I would be able to sit down and tell you what the story of Isaiah is about. And that was a really big mystery for me. I really just wanted to know what this book was about. And let me tell you, when I figured it out, it was shocking. Now, Ecclesiastes is officially done. It's such an interesting like difference from Proverbs to Ecclesiastes. It's like it's all kind of the same stuff, but like they're both also very different, and it's kind of confusing, a little bit hard to follow. Like Proverbs is all about like if you do good things, you'll get good things. It seems like the same person who wrote Proverbs is now like, oh wait, like actually sometimes you're a really good person and you're wise and you do good things and you still get bad in life. Now I'm moving into Song of Songs, so I'm gonna knock that out right now and then we start Isaiah. Song of Songs is now finished. I think that's the first book that I have just read all in one sitting. We're getting so close. I am over halfway through now. Oh, it's so much done and it's like so satisfying to even look at. I'm over halfway through reading the entire Bible, and then pretty soon I'm gonna get into the New Testament, which is what I've been looking forward to this entire time. Now it's time to start Isaiah. It's 100 pages long, which is a lot of reading, but I'm gonna try my hardest to read a majority of Isaiah today and finish it by tomorrow. So as I said, Isaiah is a really long book of the Bible, and it's kind of hilarious that I said I was gonna try and be done with it by the next day because it took me way longer than that. But when I finally discovered what the book was about, it was so worth it. I was honestly shocked. I have been reading Isaiah pretty much all day today. I realize now that Isaiah is just a prophet who is pretty much predicting a lot of what's going to happen in the future, which I kind of knew before, but I didn't really know to what extent. He is essentially saying like word for word what's gonna happen when Jesus comes. And I read that and I was like, that's kind of crazy. So I looked it up. How far in advance was Isaiah written before Jesus, before the Gospels? And it said 700 years. 700. I think that's like the craziest thing I've read thus far. This book has not been exactly what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it kind of is. I just didn't think it was gonna be so confusing, I guess. I feel like a lot of it is talking in metaphor, which is just kind of harder to pick up on. And it's especially hard when you're trying to read as quickly as possible and as much as possible every day. Because of that, and because I'm moving a little bit more slowly, my motivation is going down a little bit as well, especially because February 6th is in 2 days, and although I know I'm not going to finish the Bible by then, I still want to be pretty well into it, and I want to be able to see an ending in sight, if that makes sense. And this is me pushing through the rest of Isaiah while trying to balance my demotivation and also my desire to go slow and understand everything. And this is me having to look stuff up constantly, but it was worth it because I did learn a lot. I just read a lot, so I think I will be able to finish this before the end of today. At least that's what I'm really hoping. I feel like the first part or the first half of Isaiah was almost all about the destruction that he was predicting, and now it's more of like all the good stuff, and that's obviously a lot nicer to read about, so I am enjoying it a little bit more just anyway in general. I have finished Isaiah. I'm so happy I was able to finish it today. It was a lot to have to comprehend and try to understand, and something I've been trying to make myself do since the beginning is not just skim over things, not just fly through things without actually understanding them. Throughout a lot of reading this book, I had to like look so many things up, and I had to like sit there and sift through so many articles just to find the answer that I was looking for, so that made it take a lot longer than it normally would have. So now I'm going into Jeremiah. So I had an idea while reading through Jeremiah of something that could really help me feel better about reading fast through books that need a lot of attention. I have about 7 pages left until I'm halfway through Jeremiah. Earlier today, I stole some sticky notes from my work. Okay, don't tell anyone. I really wanted to put little like tabs in the side of different places that I know I want to go back to after I'm finished reading this in order to like really study. And I just want those bookmarks to be a reminder that like when I finish the book, that's not really the end and there's more to go back and to read all the time. I am very close to finishing Jeremiah. Today is February 6th, which is the day that I was supposed to be done. Today is 1 month after I started. I've officially been doing this for 31 days straight, reading the Bible with pretty much all of my free time nonstop for 31 days. Part of me wants to feel disappointed that I'm not done yet and I haven't completed the goal that I originally set. I'm still almost a little bit happy that it's gonna keep going and I still have another week and a half before it ends. And right here is where I had a realization that blew me away. So I just got home and I'm sitting here about to work my way through Micah. I'm realizing that I only have about 45 more pages until the New Testament. And then I had to get through all of these prophet books. They were really short and I blew through them in about 2 days. All of Ezekiel, all of Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, and Jonah. Look at that big old chunk. And then came the time that I have been waiting for so long, the most exciting part of this video. The day has finally come. I have officially entered into the New Testament. I wasn't really expecting me to hit it today. I really did not think I would be able to read that much tonight, but I did. I honestly didn't even think that this day would ever come, and now it's finally here, and I'm so excited to start reading these stories. I'm just so excited to start reading it. I can't wait to start tomorrow, and I do really think that this next part is going to fly by, so I'm really hoping that in a week from now, I will have finished the entire Bible, but we'll see.